Good morning, everybody. What's happening? It's Anthony from the Daily Truth. The truth in 5 to 7 minutes or so. Happy Friday, leading into the weekend. I just got back from snowboarding, so it feels like it's like a weekend on a weekend with a whole bunch of work to catch up on right in the middle. Anyways, like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. I'm going to see some people jumping on. If you guys want to learn more about peptides, it is, if you're watching this live, OBBM, I know, next week, but whatever. If you're watching this live, just know that it's last day of the month. I would love if anybody's been thinking about trying out any of the Make Wellness peptides, get yourself a subscription, try one of the different products that I do, which is Lean or Fit. Those are the two that I use most of. Fit gets me in the gym. I've got a lot of meetings today. I'm going to try to hit the gym beforehand. If you'd like to join my free Wednesday night speaking class, you know where to go. And if you don't know where to go and it's your first time watching this, I'll make it easy for you. It's doubledownspeaking.com. Again, that's doubledownspeaking.com. It's free. It's Wednesday night. Some figured out how I'm going to make the transition for it to not be free, or at least people to try it one time, whatever. While it's there, give it a shot. Let me see you on a Wednesday night. It's like Toastmasters on steroids. And I've got 3 spots left for my paid speaking class, the one that is going to be the version 3. We've had 2 beta. This is our last beta. So make sure if you want to join it, now would be the time to do it. Hit me up with the message if you want to do that with the Make Wellness Peptides. Go to @AnthonyMichaelRusso to learn more. I'm waiting for some more people to jump on. What's crapping? All right. I'm just going to get going. You might be watching this later. I've come to the conclusion if you miss the 8 o'clock window and you're just kind of doing it sporadically, it's a little difficult. 8 o'clock, people are watching. People are watching 8 o'clock. So I'm going to talk about the movie Saturday Night. The movie Saturday Night. Fascinating, the lack of algorithm going on right now. Anyways. So I'm on a flight to Reno last week. I watched a movie. I watched good movies both directions. I think I talked about the movie Touch yesterday, but I was watching the movie Saturday Night on the way out there, which is after the TV show Saturday Night Live. But the original, 50 years ago, Lorne Michaels' first time having the first episode, and I didn't know the backstory. It's one of those movies. It's like it takes place over a span of an hour and a half. In an actual hour and a half, like it's completely real time of everything happening. Super enjoyable, super fun. But you know, I don't really watch Saturday Night Live anymore. I think most people know that I don't love the humor or writing as much, but it is something that will go down in television and in history as one of the longest standing, most brilliant, most innovative, man, the internet's back. Not very often we have this back. If you're watching. All right. So what I was saying is what had happened was I would love for that little bar on the top to not have the little bad signal situation, but it's showing it. Don't know why. So when you dare to do something great, there's a lot of stuff that I did not know about the first Saturday Night Live. The first Saturday Night Live, which was just Saturday night, Lorne Michaels had a whole bunch, a Mod Podge cast and crew of people that were just stand-up comedians from different parts of the country, many from Chicago and the Improv Studio. One of those days dealing with the internet. As if I can't get more distracted. But it's one of those ones where he took a risk with the whole Mod Podge cast and crew of characters and decided to to try something completely different, innovative, and of course, way out of the boundaries of what was done on television in the 1970s. He tried to do something that was completely different. It was not family oriented. It was fresh. It was his whole idea of essentially you're out in a night, out in the streets of New York at night, whether you're looking for a comedy club, an improv show, a place to listen to live music. And that was his vision for Saturday Night Live. And the top brass was doing it, allowing this to happen as part of a contract dispute, in fact, with Johnny Carson, which it sounds like that part is accurate and is truth. They assumed the show would completely fail. It would flop flat on its face. They assumed that it would have no success whatsoever, and they were banking on it to completely fail. And somehow here we are 50 years later to have this idea that was rooted in complete chaos. But also one thing that was noted was that Lorne Michaels was a quiet, friendly, kind leader. That was something to take from it, because the people in it who were kind of steamrolling him, running him over, their egos were getting in the way, all the way from the John Belushi character to even Chevy Chase and a lot of the accurate portrayals of some of these actors as people have learned about them later. At the end of the day, when the proverbial SHIT hit the fan and he finally kind of lost his cool, the crew, the people that he had brought in this Mod Podge cast all had his back, and they created what was pretty much one of the greatest standing live TV shows in the history of television. Not as much today as it used to be, but still one of the greatest shows. And I actually, although I'll say my pieces about SNL now, and maybe the lack of talent, lack of writing, whatever, I will, of course, be watching the 50th anniversary. I grew up on Saturday Night Live. I grew up on that sense of humor, and I still find it funny. What's up, Rhonda? What's up, Rose? I see it in the comments. So I will be watching that just because it's a show that has left an indelible mark in the history of television, and it was all because one man by the name of Lorne Michaels dared to dream about something completely different and fight the norm of what was on television at the time to revolutionize the way that we view TV. And it could be led to it could lead to all the different things we ended up watching. Could be the beginning of reality TV, could be attributed all the way back to that moment where Lorne Michaels had this crazy idea of Saturday night, which is Saturday Night Live. So it's an interesting movie. I encourage you to watch it, but what I'm really encouraging you to realize is when you take your dreams, truth is, when you have a dream that seems ridiculous, that takes a ridiculous amount of work and a ridiculous amount of faith, and you actually put it all together with people around you, and you have a unified vision, and you fight for that vision, there's always a chance. There's always a chance that not only will you succeed, but you will do something great that nobody sees coming. And even yourself, if you have the faith that it will work out, you are the one that can actually create this legacy, this something that will forever change the landscape of whatever your profession is. So the crazier you dare to dream, the crazier it could actually end up in real life. Yeah. All right, guys. God bless. Sorry about the internet at the beginning. It was a little choppy. Don't know why. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. If you want to join me on my speaking class, it's doubledownspeaking.com. It's free Wednesday nights. I have only got 3 spots left open for the class that starts on February 18th. I'm putting that all together, getting that locked in this weekend. So make sure you hit me up if you are interested. This is the last time I'll be doing beta pricing, which is just a much more inexpensive version to get in. So God bless. Have a great rest of your day. And peptides at Anthony Michael Russo, end of the month. If you're watching this live, not on OBBM, get in while you can. I take the lean and I take the fit. Time for me to go to the gym and then get back to work. Take it easy. God bless. Don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being.